We are going to design possible steps. So from here it might be sometimes again offer. We have to send it on it. Sometimes okay, 34 hook. Be at the U. Very brilliant. You just click on OK. And do you know what is the difference between employment agreement and the check? I am not sure. This question also might be asked. Actually, employment agreement. You know this employment agreement. Earlier it was like a state was included in the business process. And it was included in earlier. But now, this has been included in recruitment as a separate stage. This is employment agreement. But employment agreement generally includes documents related to privacy policy, terms and conditions of the company. This process or stage is a part of HCM also and recruitment also. But earlier it is a part of only HCM, whereas background check is a part of the recruitment. This background check, it's a part of recruitment. It's always there a stage here. Background check gives the final statement of whether the person can be hired or not. Because they do. Sometimes they give it to third party right. Verifications on the other. Sometimes they'll go physically check, verify company. Sometimes schools, education, all those things also they'll check. As I said, this hire business process you will not see here after this stage. As I said this also, they'll ask the interview question like for hire. You cannot see any security group associated with it, right? See. This is hire. There is no security group associated with it, right? So in the job application, why? They'll ask. This hire BP is not going to trigger, or it's not a responsibility of them. As I said, it's not going to be responsible for recruitment. That's why no additional details are required. It's just a next stage. And you know what happens over there. Once this hire BP triggers, there will be other hire events, which will happen naturally. Like other business processes, will also trigger. That means that I'm showing in next 5 minutes, add job, change job, hire employee, convert to employee contract worker. This hiring is in the job. This hiring in the job application is the recruitment, the one which we have practiced, hire BP. It was from a vaccine company. So we can go to view mode. If you want to set any rules, we can do. And I'll show you those. I just want to show that. Wherever we design the backroom. Check, see here. This is ready for hire, right? See, once we send a candidate for ready for hire, this business processes will trigger hire action from ACMP. Once we send a candidate from recruitment and ready for hire, that's it. That will work with that. But once the hire BP triggers, these all will actually trigger. Add job, change job, introduction, transfer sometimes. I'm just giving an example. Hire employee. Convert to employee contract worker. This will actually, trigger once hire event is selected. So we'll just try to fix those errors. So we have around 20 errors and 5 errors. We'll try to fix this. Okay, so why it is showing error? Missing security group for change job, add job, contract contingent worker. You see, hire employee. There is no security group associated with it. That is what it is, throwing an error. So we do not fix that for this actually. How we will fix very important. So where are the hire? Sorry, ready for hire step. We included there. We need to go first. I think we didn't include here for ready for hiring assessment. We included ready for hire actually here. So we go to this class box. We go to and take the actions. Business process, dynamic definition. Configure dynamic completion step. You have to click on this. Once we click on this, configure that. I'll show you once again. we go to this Ready for Hire step. Wherever is there. We just check it up because we are going to fix this error. So, Ready for Hire, we go to this class box. Business process. Once again, I'm showing Configure Dynamic Completion step. This might be asked in interviews also few times. So once we go here, we can actually populate the security group over here. We can do HR partner. And for hire employee, we are populating the security group. HR partner and the converted employee. We click on OK. Few errors will be fixed. Still there are errors. Okay, we go to Reference to. Again, we go to this. See, there are security groups that are not there. So whatever we configure, let us go and check whether I want to show you configure for interview ready for. See here. I think it might take time. I'll show you. Let us fix all those errors. And I'll show you.